Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. This is our Sabbath afternoon study, April 20th of the book of Amos. It's been a pretty busy day, and I thought I'd take advantage of the commuting in order to do today's post. Sorry for the video quality, it might be a little shaky, might get a little seasickness, but feel free to just close your eyes. This week's lesson's title is Lord of All Nations. And the memory text is found in Amos chapter 3, verse 8. A lion has roared. Who will not fear? The Lord God has spoken. Who can but prophesy? Here we see again the comparison of God to a lion. And I actually saw an interesting video on the vocal cords of a lion, its ability, and what actually happens inside its throat when it roars. Evidently, a lion is capable of roaring up to 100 decibels, which evidently is louder than any rock concert you will ever hear. That's loud. So when Amos says that he heard the Lord roaring like a lion, it is implying that you can hear this roar from far and wide. God is calling out to all the nations. Nations where he is not recognized as God. Damascus, Tyre, Moab, all of these other nations which have other gods, but God is showing through the book of Amos that he still has jurisdiction over them all. And you will see him send messages to each of these countries, each of these nations, because he's going to render judgment for their crimes against humanity. You're going to see a list of nations and a list of crimes that they committed, which are pretty severe stuff. I mean, breaking of truces, torturing, an overt brutality of their interaction with other nations, namely Israel. And God stands and declares that all nations are under his jurisdiction, that he will judge the earth. He is sovereign, the one true God, and he will judge everybody according to their works. Just like when God sent Jonah to Nineveh. Nineveh was not exactly a tribe of Israel, but that doesn't matter, because God is God. Not only over the Jews, not only over the Israelites, not only over the church, not only over Christians, but of non-believers too. You see, what non-believers do, they are still held accountable, even though they do not recognize the Lord as God. And it's one of the major reasons why we need to go and send our message to all the world. Just like God sent Amos to the nations in his day to warn them of this judgment, we're called also. There's a judgment that's coming close. I mean, it's right upon us. We're living in the last days, and it's not anything to fool around with. God will hold everyone accountable for sins not forgiven. God is a God of justice. If he could just wipe away his law, he would have done it. But the fact that his son died on the cross shows us that God's law is non-negotiable, because it is his law which secures the safety and the peace of the entire universe. So these are kind of like the principles that we find in the book of Amos. I'm pretty excited. I'm actually going a little bit in depth and studying all the different nuances of the judgments of each nation. I would encourage you to just go ahead and study along with us. We're going to try to mix it up a little bit with our format. in the way we do these studies, just to, you know, try different things, see what works best for everybody. I really appreciate those that are supporting the Memory Verse Boy. He's pretty excited with his ministry. He feels, you know, everything he does for Jesus. So I appreciate you encouraging him with your comments, with your views. He's pretty excited. And what'll make him most excited is seeing other people memorize their verses. So if you feel up to the challenge, feel free to record yourself reciting the memory verse and posting it, and I'm sure you will make the Memory Verses Boy, you'll make his day. So God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to post this, but you should get into the reading of the book of Amos, and I look forward to hearing from all of you guys. God bless, and I will see you tomorrow.